Hey guys, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. If you guys can hear me and you're in the chat, let me know. Okay, because we have a really good video and we got to start like immediately because it's a lot of content to cover. Okay, we got a lot to cover. You guys know it is reunion season and the tea is like too much. Okay, my cup has officially run it over. So let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat, please, so we can go ahead and get started. I got my wine. I'm drinking Yellowtail Moscato. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so yes. Okay, I see people in the chat. Can you guys hear me? Okay, so you guys can hear me. Great. All right, so of course, you already know why we here. Okay, we have to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13 reunion. Honey, we got all the tea. And I can't even fit all of the tea in one video. So I'm going to space it out. So I'm going to give y'all the first half in this video, and then we're going to do another video tomorrow because it's too much. Okay, it's too much. And so let's just get into it. Y'all, it is to be expected that Miss Kenya Moore Hair Care is going to expose Miss Porsha. Okay, we have Latoya Ali being accused of playing sick. We got to talk about who was best dressed, who was worst dressed, who did the most at the reunion, who brought the most drama. And then, of course, we have to talk about who just sat there on the couch looking pretty. All right. So it's a bunch of tea we got to get to. Shout out to Black Doll. I appreciate the super sticker. But okay, you guys, y'all ready? Make sure you guys are liking the video, you are subscribed, and you have your post notifications on because it's going to be a lot of tea in the next couple of days. Okay. And so let me share this tweet with you guys. I want to get started with Miss Latoya Ali. Okay. I want to talk about Miss Latoya because as you guys probably knew, she was sick, right? She went onto Instagram. She was sick. She tested negative for COVID. And so in Latoya's head, she thinks that, she either has the flu, which you can get tested for, or the common cold, right? And then Fallon got word that Latoya was sick, and so she took to Twitter. Okay, Fallon took to Twitter, and Fallon said, "You can stop playing sick, girl. I won't be there." Hashtag RHOA, right? And you guys, when I read this, I was like, is that Fallon Guabadia? Okay, did she find her voice yet? Did she grow a backbone? Because I haven't heard two peeps out of Fallon since she got on the show. So I was just a little bit confused at the situation. Okay. I was like, okay, girl, you're really trying to turn this plum into a peach. She realizes that, she might be divorcing her rich ass husband. And so she maybe probably needs this Real Housewives of Atlanta check. And so now she wants to bring some of the drama and come for the girls on Twitter. And so Fallon went to Twitter and said, "You can stop playing sick, girl. I won't be there." Hashtag RHOA. Miss Latoya Forever, being the troll that she is, of course, clapped back on Twitter and said, "Hubby kicked her out the empire and can't afford a flight. Meet me at the reunion and bring the golf clubs." Okay. And so Latoya wanted a piece of that. Okay. Latoya wanted a piece of that. And so I thought that was an interesting exchange. We do know that Fallon will not be at the reunion. Well, she wasn't at the reunion. And I was kind of disappointed to hear that because I feel like they should have contracted her. Only because I wanted to hear the details about the fight that they had on Halloween regarding the alleged racial slurs. You guys know we talked a couple of days ago about Latoya Ali calling Fallon Ching Chong because she's half Thai. And so hopefully they bring that up at the reunion because Latoya Ali definitely deserves some discipline for what she did to Candy. Okay. Fallon has not had a backbone. She's barely said 2 words. She showed up to the Charleston of the South Carolina trip with her husband and then left early, right? She showed up and then she was nowhere to be found. Like, girl, why did you even come? Okay. And so I was kind of disappointed in Fallon. I had high hopes for her, but for me, when people say, "Oh, she deserves a peach," I just don't see it. I don't see it because she has not showcased her personality in the way that she needed to in order to get that peach. Okay. So moving right along, back to Miss Latoya Ali. So she was sick, but she mustered up the strength to catch a Delta flight with her boyfriend Von Ray, the same man we caught at the Lenox of the mall. He ended up DMing me saying, "Hey, dude, you don't have to do that. You could have said hey." But in the world of COVID, I'm not, running up to no random people. Okay. And so Latoya forever caught a flight with her boyfriend. She did end up making it to the reunion. And she did what she does best, which is get on everybody's last nerve. All right. So let me know what you guys think about that situation in the comments down below. Now, we have to talk about who was best and worst dressed. Okay. So let me know in the comments or in the live chat who you guys think was best dressed. Okay. I want to see if you can predict what everybody else has been saying that actually saw the outfits. Who do you guys think is going to be best dressed at the season 13 reunion? Let's see. Latrell says Porsha. Okay, Latrell says Porsha. It Do What It Do says Candy. Boss Keon says Porsha. Carmen says Porsha. Okay, Aisha says Porsha. Rochelle says Marlo. Junie says Candy and Porsha. Tawana says Porsha. Evelyn says Porsha. Patrice says Porsha. Whatever says Marlo. JD says Porsha and Cynthia. Jody says Porsha. Imperfect says Porsha. Everybody says Porsha. Okay. And so I'm so happy that my house guests are very inquisitive and intelligent because ding, 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 that's the correct answer. According to our sources, Miss Porsha was the best dressed at this year's reunion. Okay. Did we expect anything less? All right. Did we expect anything less? Of course not. Okay, of course Porsha was going to be best dressed. Honestly, I feel like out of all of the housewives on this particular franchise, Porsha has the best track record when it comes to showing up at the reunion and slaying. Okay, she slays every single time, and she's going to slay this year as well. Now, we really don't have a worst dress yet, okay, because our, sources are being very nice about the situation, talking about how everybody looks good. And so I really can't give you an indication on who's worst dressed, but I will say that sources are also saying that Kenya looked really, really good as well. Okay. Yes, Porsha all day, every day. You already know what the hell is going on. Now, we did get some sneak peeks of some of the hairstyles and some of the ladies and their makeup. Okay, so let me show you guys this picture of Miss Drew Sidora. Okay, let me show you guys this picture of Drew Sidora and give you an idea of what her hair looked like on the day of the reunion. So this is Drew Sidora. Hopefully you guys can get a good look at that. That's the back of Drew Sidora's hair. This was an Instagram video. I think they were dancing to Cardi B Up or something like that. And they posted it to Instagram. Now, the theme of the reunion was Welcome to the Dungeon. And as you guys can see, Drew decided to wear her hair in a ponytail. Now, this ponytail is low. I believe she has a middle part in the front, and her ponytail is wrapped in like this crystal bedazzled contraption that she got going on. Okay. JD King says it's a no. I don't hate it. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate this look. Okay, I think it's kind of different. Okay, it's kind of giving me a dungeon vibe. I feel like we need to see the whole thing as a whole, because at this point, I kind of feel like y'all are hating on Drew. Because if Kenya wore this same exact ponytail, y'all would be praising her. Y'all would be singing Kenya's praises. I don't think this ponytail is ugly. All right. So then I want to show you guys this quick picture of Miss Shamia. Okay, let me show you Shamia. This is a shadow of her hair. Now, I am not completely sure whether Shamia wore it in this particular way. She kind of looks like an Avatar. You guys know that movie with Zoe Saldana? She kind of looks like Zoe Saldana in Avatar right there. Okay, giving me very American Gladiator. And so this is a sneak peek at Shamia's reunion look. Aisha says they love to hate on Drew. Alpha says no, Drew is short. Ponytail shortens her. Okay. Kathy says that's how Candy hair was styled at Cynthia's wedding. Exactly. Exactly. Candy had her hair the same way, and I didn't hear none of y'all say it was ugly. So why is it ugly on Drew Sidora? Okay. TLC says, oh my, Shamia. Y'all don't like Shamia's hair? What? K Pearl says, it's giving me Grace Jones. Exactly. And the theme of the reunion is Welcome to the Dungeon. And so Grace Jones is definitely very dungeon-esque. So I don't hate Shamia's look right here. Maz Hawk says, Shamia team too much. Okay. It doesn't seem like you guys are fans of Shamia's look either. And that's okay, to each their own. So let me take that off the screen. And so, yes, I'm very excited to see what the ladies are going to pull out of their sleeves because I know they're going to be slaying, right? Moving right along, child. Here at the house of Aaron, you know we have a bunch of tea. And we kind of know what the ladies talked about at the reunion. Now, Marlo was going back and forth with a particular lady. Okay. Marlo was going back and forth with a particular housewife. And we're assuming that a housewife told her, girl, you're doing way too much to be just a friend of the show. Like, honey, pipe down because you don't have a peach. Okay. We can assume that someone told Marlo that because one of Marlo's Glam Squad team members went to Instagram stories and put up a little note. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys on the screen right here. This comes from Marlo's Glam Squad. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Okay. Do you guys see that? I don't think it was bigger. I don't think I made it bigger, but oh well. This Instagram story says hashtag 2021 reunion. When you got the juice, you don't need a peach. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? Okay, it says hashtag 2021 reunion. When you got the juice, you don't need a peach. And Marlo has been pouring bitches drip since season 4. I dare a whore to act lethargic. Not a whore. Not bitches. Oh my God. And so, of course, you've guessed it. Miss Porsha was getting Marlo together. Okay. Porsha was getting Marlotta together, basically saying, girl, you're doing all of this for $2.50. You need to pipe down. Okay. Once you can secure a peach and not be walking around here with a plum, then you can come for me. Then you can come for me. And we know it's Porsha because the Instagram story says, when you got the juice, you don't need a peach. Y'all, what's Porsha's nickname at the dungeon? Peach juice. Okay, so we know Porsha was getting that ass together. Okay, we know Porsha was getting that ass together. Moving right along, okay, to some more tea. Okay, some more happenings at this year's reunion. We do know that it was basically Drew and Porsha versus everybody else. Okay. Sources are telling us that Drew and Porsha are the new frick and frack because they were like this. Okay, Porsha and Drew was like this, and they was on the same team throughout the entire reunion, which is not a shock to us because we know Drew and Porsha kind of conjured up a very, nice, authentic friendship on the show. Okay, so we know that Porsha and Shamia had each other's backs against the likes of Latoya and, of course, Miss Kenya Moore Hair Care, right? We also know that Shamia made an appearance on the reunion. We saw her American Gladiator look. Okay, we saw her Zoe Saldana take us back to Avatar look. She of course was on the reunion, and it's a no-brainer. She of course had her girls back, right? She had Portia's back against the likes again of Latoya and Miss Kenya Moore Hair Care. Okay, so Kenya was coming for Porsha, of course. Latoya was coming for Porsha, of course. Drew, Porsha, and Shamia had each other's backs. All right. Now, moving right along to some more reunion tea. I think I'm spilling too much tea way too fast. Okay, let me read some of the comments. TLC says American Gladiator. Yes. Okay. Looking like a ninja warrior. Miss Shamia was. Alpha says Kenya Moore Hair Care. Adriana says, come on, American Gladiator. Period. Okay. Mass Hawk says, Candy and Cynthia stay neutral. We'll get to them in just a second, child. Okay. We're going to get to them in just a second. Ngozi says, no, keep spilling, keep spilling. Y'all want me to spill more tea? Okay. I got you. I got y'all. I told y'all I was going to have the tea. Okay. I told you we was going to have the tea. Let me go to YouTube real quick. Let's put a pin in this real quick. I got to edit something on this live. If you guys would just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. Now, since you guys want more tea, I'll go ahead and give you more tea. Okay. So this tea comes from the Peach Report Daily. If you're not following the Peach Report Daily, I don't know what the hell you're doing. Okay. If you want all the Real Housewives of Atlanta tea, the Potomac tea, etc., go ahead and follow the Peach Report Daily. They went to Twitter and said, well, child, at least sis did come with the receipts, so we won't have to talk about the mess in season 14. Right? They say, glad we finally get to the bottom of that, and we won't need another carryover. You guys got to read between the lines. They said, at least sis came with the receipts, so we don't have to talk about this mess in season 14. Okay. Glad that we have finally gotten to the bottom of the situation. So if you read between the lines and if you have 2 brain cells, obviously the situation is, of course, Bolo and his thing. Obviously, the only receipts that we care about is whether Porsha and Tanya had a threesome with the stripper. Okay. And so my question is, did Kenya come with the receipts, you guys? Did Kenya come with the receipts? Did she expose Miss Porsha at this year's reunion? Okay. Well, I wonder what kind of receipts Kenya has. And we've actually kind of talked about this. I've kind of come up with a theory that Kenya wasn't really standing outside of the door for 45 minutes. I think she left her phone outside the door for 45 minutes. Okay. I think Kenya took her phone, okay, her iPhone. She went to the voice memos app. Everyone has the voice memos app on their iPhone. It looks like this, where you can record. Okay, that red button, yeah, you just record that. You can get you some audio. Kenya got that voice memo app. She laid it out there on a piece of furniture outside that door. And she said, honey, I'm going to be sipping this tea all season long, allegedly. This is what I think happened. This is my theory. Now, she might release the audio at the reunion. I don't know. And of course, we know what Porsha's defense is going to be. We know Porsha's defense is, I'm a grown ass woman, and if I want to have sex with a stripper, then I'm able to do that. Why do y'all care about what's going on with my WAP? Right? But going back to Kenya, if Kenya did have some audio, and if she does release it at the reunion, is that not revenge porn? Okay. Now, you guys, you're probably thinking, revenge porn? What the hell is you talking about? Let me explain myself. Okay. Let me lay out my case. If you record someone having sex, that's called porn, right? That's like a sex tape. And so an audio version of a sex tape is called an audio sex tape. You guys get where I'm going? And so if you record someone having sex and then release it, right? Because you have a very vengeful spirit, is that not revenge porn? What do you guys think about that in the comments down below? Is that not illegal? Okay. Now, I'm not saying Kenya Moore Hair Care did record some audio. I'm not saying she did release audio at the reunion. I mean, these are just theories. We are inferring this stuff. Okay. However, if she did, is that not revenge porn? Okay. So what do you guys think about this? It is, it do what it do said. Even Kenya would not do that. Mission Squad says porn is visual. Okay. So porn isn't just the audio. So if you just have audio of people having sex, that's not considered porn. But I could have sworn Azealia Banks just came out with an audio sex tape. So wouldn't that be considered an audio sex tape? Raquel says, sounds like it to me. Mass Hawk says, Kenya said there might be audio on Candy Speak on it. Production has got her back. Well, I also heard that production doesn't think that Porsha, Tanya, and Bolo had sex. So Alpha says Porsha deserves to be exposed. Moniqua says Porsha owned up to it, I don't think Kenya would have had to put her out there like that. You shouldn't put anyone out there like that in the first place, because at the end of the day, why do you care so much who I'm having sex with? John V. Hines says, it's funny how people say Kenya read this and that or whatever, but when it airs, it'd be completely different. Just like last year, people said Eva read everyone, but she got read for filth. She did get read for filth. And her titties were social distancing, in the words of Miss Porsha Williams. Flavogram says we're reaching. Okay, are we reaching? It's just a theory. Okay, it was just a thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Kenya is participating in revenge porn. What I'm saying is it's a possibility. Okay, it's a theory. I don't even know if just audio of people having sex would be under the, would be under revenge porn. I don't even know. I'm just talking. Okay, we're just coming up with theories, child. Emmanuel says Azealia Banks is crazy. Whatever says she may threaten, but not play it. Lucy says, mind your own vajayjay. The Red Lipstick Hustler says it's illegal to record someone without their permission. You can't record anyone without their permission. In Georgia, you can use it for court. Adrian says Porsha is upset that her allegedly banking a stripper hurts her branding regarding her social justice efforts. Okay. I saw a really good comment that I want to point out because I wholeheartedly agree with it. Where did it go? Damn, I saw a really good comment and I lost it. But okay, you guys. So I don't know. That was just food for thought. It's just, me coming up with theories and whatnot. So, Kenya might expose Porsha with some audio. We don't know. Okay. We don't know. There's a huge question mark right there. Okay. And so, y'all, while I was getting ready to film this video, because this was originally supposed to be a video, not a live, something told me to check on Tamara Tattles. And you guys can check out the article in the link down in the description box below. But I checked out Tamara Tattles, and honey, she had all the tea. Okay, all the reunion tea for season 13. Now, according to her blog post, she says Porsha did the most. Okay, they say Porsha brought the most drama. She's standing up to Kenya. She's standing up to Latoya. She's standing up to everybody. Okay, even Marlotta, child. Okay, so she's battling 3 women, and according to Tamara Tattles and her sources, they're exclusively reporting that Porsha did the most. They say then Kenya, okay, brought the most drama after Porsha, then Latoya, then Drew, then Marlo, then Candy, then Shamia, then dead last, the person who did not pull no weight, the person who just sat on the couch looking pretty, was Cynthia Cheekbones Bailey. I let out a little belch. Excuse me, child. And so Porsha brought the most drama this reunion. Cynthia, 50 Cent, more like 55 Cent. What else is going on, Bailey? Brought nothing to the reunion this year. Are we surprised? Okay, are we really surprised? And that was all that I pretty much had for you guys. Okay, until tomorrow. Because we're gonna have more tea tomorrow. Someone, Brianna asked, are the husbands coming? I do know that Ralph did travel to New Jersey I don't know if he was filming, but I know he was up there. If I had to guess, I don't think the husbands are going to be involved, but I'm not completely sure. Aisha says Cynthia needs to go. She gives nothing. Cynthia Cheekbones Bailey, child. Okay. Black Doll says she gave Kenya something to talk about. Let's see. Alpha says Cynthia is boring AF. Yolanda says Porsha is grown. She doesn't have to explain herself to Kenya and her dry, wet ass kitty cat. Someone says, I'm sure Porsha was drunk out of her mind. No, that was probably your girl, Latoya Thirsty Ali. Okay. Where were they seated? I don't know. I don't have that information for you today. However, we know Porsha and Kenya were sat next to Andy. Adrian says, I prefer that Porsha is exposed for trying to block Candy's social justice efforts being featured on the show. It was mentioned on Speak On It. Well, maybe that's what the Peach Reports tweet was referring to. They might be referring to, the Black Lives Matter thing that happened earlier in the season and not the Bolo sex tape thing. But at the end of the day, there does need to be some sort of resolution regarding Bolo and his thing because it pretty much took over the entire season, right? Tracy says Porsha held a lot in. She had to let a lot out. Okay, I would agree with that. Monique says Cynthia has been focused on her man. She ain't got time. Well, if you don't have time, it's time for you to get off the show. Okay, get off the show, sweetie. Porsha is battling Candy too. I did not hear about that. Now, what I will say is, according to Tamara Tattles, I was gonna save this for tomorrow, but you guys check out Tamara Tattles' article in the link down below. She said that her sources told her that Porsha was asked by Andy Cohen, who do you consider a friend outside of the show? Of course, Porsha said Drew and Shamia. The only person who got offended by that was Cynthia. Cynthia was offended that Porsha named Drew and Shamia her real friends outside of the show. Raquel says Cynthia has just been minding her little married business. and I hate it. Shania says, let Cynthia go and bring back Phaedra. Adriana says, can't wait till tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we got even more tea, child. Brianna says, replace Cynthia with Marlo. Let's see what else is going on. I'm trying to read as many comments as I can before we get on out of here. Let's see. Porsha needs to own it so that it is dead. Bolo does not need another season. Tanya left Porsha holding this mess. Well, think about it in this way. Let's just say Porsha really did not sleep with Bolo. Let's assume that Porsha is telling the truth and she really did not sleep with Bolo. If she did not sleep with Bolo, why would she admit to sleeping with Bolo? You get what I'm saying? Because at this particular point in time, there's no evidence that proves Porsha to be a liar on this particular incident. And so until we have direct evidence that contradicts whatever Porsha and Tanya was saying, we cannot tell Porsha to admit anything. Even if she does get caught lying about the situation, how dare us, Bravo, NBC Universal, Andy Cohen, and Kenya Moore, how dare all of those people for taunting and bullying a woman into admitting into admitting a consensual sexual act? That's gross. It's disgusting. It's anti-feminism. And I wish we would really get over the whole ordeal. Okay. Y'all gonna get me to preaching tonight. Let's see. Okay. Nikisha says, I think the whole stripper gate is fake. It might be fake. I have no idea. I don't think Kenya is a liar. I don't think Kenya made up that she heard noises. However, that's still not enough sufficient proof to say that, they were having sex with the stripper. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. So shout out to Tierra Williams for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Queen A says, having sex with a stripper while filming is gross and disgusting. So first off, they were not filming. There were no cameras in that room. So that's number one. Okay. There were no cameras in that room. So those ladies were not filming. That is false, inaccurate information. Okay. Secondly, to tell a woman that having sex with someone that she wants to have sex with is disgusting, it's disgusting in itself. Okay. Taunting a woman to admit to a sexual act is very problematic. Because at the end of the day, it's none of your business, whether she did it on a cast trip or not. If the cameras didn't capture it, okay, if the audio didn't capture the, ooh, F me harder, then why are we still talking about it? Y'all are not owed information on Porsha's sex life. I don't know what it is about the fans, but you guys, for some reason, feel so entitled to see what's going on with Porsha's vagina, and that's gross. Get out of her WAP and worry about your own. Okay, I have a new sponsor starting April 1st. And my sponsor sells a yoni steam so that some of the ladies can, take care of themselves and, keep it right and tight and whatnot. So in 2021, we're going to, worry about self-care. We're going to worry about our own private parts and stop trying to police Porsha. Everybody who's worried about Porsha and what she's doing with her WAP they must not have a sex life. You can't have a sex life the way y'all are worried about what's going on with her. I mean, I'm just saying, it's irritating. Ooh, child. Okay, I'm gonna stay on here for one more minute. What else is going on, child? Adriana says, come on, sponsor. You already know what the hell is going on. It's 2021, brand deals and sponsorships all year. Okay. Queen A says, child, y'all making excuses for Porsha. Why do we have to make an excuse for someone having sex? I don't get it. What are you talking about? A whore is a whore is a whore. Well, girls, okay, let's just say she is a whore. What that got to do with you? Does that make you happy calling another woman a whore? Does that help you sleep well at night? Does it? Like, are you happy that do you feel like your life's work is completed now that you've called another woman a whore? Um, I'm just saying, what is the obsession? What is the obsession with what Porsha did with her WAP? Girl, what's going on with your WAP? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, okay, if she did F him, if she didn't F him, why are y'all so fixated? I know it's fascinating and I know it's a juicy storyline, but to berate a woman for what she did with her private areas is just way too much. Okay, way too much. I know it's a reality show, and I know, when something scandalous happens, we're going to mention it. But what we can't do is taunt her. We're not going to berate her. We're not going to harass her into admitting something that she doesn't want to admit. If she doesn't want to admit it, oh well. I almost cussed. Oh well. Let it go. Do you know how much stuff I do? And say, oh no, I didn't do that. And I'm not lying just to be lying. But at the end of the day, it's none of your goddamn business. And so I'm going to admit to it or deny it to my heart's desire. Because guess what? It's my life. And I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do. If I want to be honest about it, I'll be honest. If I want to lie about it, I'm going to lie about it. But I don't need you harassing me over who I'm having sex with. Why do y'all feel entitled to know what's going on with Porsha Swap? Please answer that question. Please answer that question. Without Porsha allegedly having sex with this stripper, what would this season be about? What would we be talking about? Thank God Porsha is sexually liberated and she doesn't have a stick up her ass. Because what else would we be talking about? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the live right here. I'll be back tomorrow with more Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13 tea. Okay. I just had to read some of y'all real quick because that is really irritating me. Please don't call another woman a whore on my live ever again, or you will get blocked. A whore is a whore is a whore. Girl, what the hell? All right, you guys. I love you. Helen says, I love you. I love you more. I love you. 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 Kate says, people think they are entitled to know about her sexual activities because she's on the show. Right. Why do you feel entitled to defend it? Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have a channel called The House of Aaron where I talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta every day. Everybody knows Porsha is my favorite. Everybody knows that there's no proof that she had sex with the stripper. And everybody knows that, she's the only person that's aware of what the hell is going on with her WAP. That's why I feel entitled to defend it, because this is my damn channel. Okay, that you clicked on. Thank you for the view. Girl, get you some business of your own. Because calling other women whores is not cute, girl. Calling other women whores is not cute. Anyways, I'm going to log on out of here because this girl is working on my damn nerves. All right, I love you guys. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you so much, Latrell. They said, congratulations on 31K. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I really do love you guys from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you have your post notifications on because we will be back tomorrow with an all new video. I will see you guys a little bit later. Love you. And don't forget to create a great day.